All right, take one. Right? Only take whatever, I don't care. So, when's the last time I made the board video? I was repairing, putting on these new parts. And 2 nights ago, I was coming home from the beach. The bus took about an hour to get there. So people were waiting at the bus stop next to me because they know who I am actually, and they pretend like they don't. They stand around me, and then everyone's passing by getting their photo ops while I wait for the bus. So that's the thing they've been doing, I'm pretty sure I've noticed. And they get there and then they start photoshopping and throwing AI on top of everything, and they start lying. But as I was waiting an hour for the bus, you know, I'm chilling and everything. My battery is like dead and all that stuff. And eventually I take the other bus that also takes me downtown from the beach. And as I got off there, I was going nice and easy. And of course, all the road here in Miami is like super bumpy. So I get caught on a bump, and I throw my board back, and it gets run over by an S-Class Mercedes. I want to say about a 550. And let me tell you, Shark wheels are rated S-Class Mercedes. It completely tore off my wheel to the side, and it chunked it right here, but everything's just fine, and I was able to pop it back into place. The friction stopped working for a moment, but it comes on again, so it still kind of works from time to time. But yeah, the trucks are good. My board, I'm gonna need a new board. You know, it's getting cracked now and it's flexing too much, so it feels like I don't have a tail anymore. But I see a bunch of cracks developing, like right here I see something, so that's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna drink this beer, I'm gonna let my camera roll, and I'm gonna just carve it around here a little bit. Let me show you who I am real quick. There you go. I got my speaker right here, so we're gonna be jamming out to some Rocket League, if not music.
Yeah, I mean, we know energy is good, right? Vitality, we haven't seen since last week, right? It's awesome. Boston. It is.
Skate parks are pretty cool. I like the one in Sunny Isles is
shout out again to everybody.
Pretty tough for me.
Agnes Arena.
The carving, oops.
Today in the cold.
Stick me out for Rocket League.
With a blizzard on the way. You guys are the real ones.
A blizzard on the way.
We appreciate you guys, man. Just sticking it out, man.
Of course. So what? Shout out Gentleman's is great. Gentleman's is making grand finals so sensitive. It's fast food and well.
You can't see, listen to that. They love to call me daddy. They can't help but get close to me and sniff my ass. Like every day there's someone on my ass. They're sniffing my asshole, but they tell you I don't shower and I'm stinky. They tell you I'm dirty, but they love to come near me every day and sniff my asshole.
Not with this many people in the crowd, not with this many people watching online. And that's you're gonna see that.
Shout out back home. There were so many people and so many different chats watching. It's been sweet. The energy of
The atmosphere specifically. The crowd is awesome. The viewers have been awesome, and we've just been.
I actually dipped that a little too early.
More great series to go. One more semifinals. One of the most anticipated ones of the day, at least in my opinion. We got
I weigh so much.
Versus
My own weight does not let me go up these ramps too easy.
I'm excited, man. I mean, they have to make a run, right? Energy started top 6, then became. After that, they have to be Vitality, and then they have to be Gentlemen. It is energy who's right? They are making it. They are defending that.
I mean, if they take down...
See, look, the wheel turns on still. Hold on.
Possibly every single...
The wheel still has light.
If they are able to do it, Beef.
Does that answer the NAE question? It's tricky. It's a tough one. There's debate there, right? Because they do kind of have 3 teams that made it.
That's a very good
valid. Is one team winning it over?
They want me to bring my trick board and everything, but that's in the car. I haven't brought it and everything.
That's just me, though. That's just me.
Whew. I have a beer in my hand, so I'm not really trying to go too hard.
So what are we thinking about Vitality? Do we have Zen fans?
And he's in. I have heard a few earlier today. A few of them.
Sheesh.
Wait, Now wait, do we have any NRG fans in the building?
I gotta maybe tilt my head down a little bit.
They're here. They're here.
Oh my
It's the
gosh, my
stage.
tail is like folding backwards, man. It feels like my tail doesn't exist anymore.
Right now we are getting ready. We already know Zen is ready to take the stage. We know Daniel, Beast Mode, Atomic are ready to take the stage. Do we know who is going to have some standout performances in this soon-to-be classic?
I feel like every single time we talk about NRG, right? I feel like a lot of people online do as well.
Okay, I'm too busy looking at the GoPro.
Knowers know Atomic is the big one, right?
Like I'm too busy focused on it, not really looking at it, but wow, so clean.
Consistency, that's what happens to me.
Always used to love Daniel and Beast Mode, but honestly, I love Atomic. I think obviously Daniel.
We're talking about Daniel, my super tall cousin, right? Not Daniel, the wannabe filmmaker.
That guy is I'm an X factor for Vitality. It's kind of an easy one.
Yeah, I mean, like, all the Vitality need to play good, but you gotta see Zen. You gotta see Zen do some insane shots. If they want to take this one, he's gonna have to have some incredible plays and clutch moments. That's when it's going to matter.
Da-da-da-da. Shakata.
The gentlemen have had to play 14 games in this bracket, but it has earned them a chance
Oh,
to be crowned
that was weird.
champion. The only question remaining is who are they facing off against? We will determine that in our next match. Welcome back to the Phoenix Arena. It's been a crazy day so far. James, every match is insane.
I have no doubt because almost every match. There was the Shopify Rebellion matchup. It seemed like
I forgot about that.
the Falcons in that matchup looked like they were going to be the team to go to the grand finals. I'll be honest. Even in that last match, I was thinking it was Team Falcons that were going to be going to that grand finals. It took a generational performance from Mass, I think, to help will
Generational performance.
that shot of the series in the biggest moment. So it's been fireworks, and I've loved almost every moment.
It's been, I mean, honestly, the sweep just by contrast to the rest of the tournament was incredible to watch. So, I mean, it was what a day of rock league it's been so far as we continue on here to seeing two of the most famous, most legacy-built organizations in the history of the game there gives about to clash.
My foot didn't catch the tail, I just slipped off.
In North America, obviously, in NRG, the Vitality most popular player probably in Zen as well. So everyone knows who Zen is. Everyone knows who NRG is because they've been here since season 2. They're gonna battle it out. Here we go. We got Vitality is back. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, and then NRG, like after yesterday, they're back as well. They looked so good in that first match. This truly is one. Vitality's been here since 6. If I remember correctly, season 6 was that?
I don't know. Just wanted to see what that felt like.
Yeah, and they ended up winning a world championship. And also, if you go back to season 8, when NRG got their meaningful, world championship at the end of an era, it was against Vitality as well. There's so much history between these orgs. We're seeing more and more history be made every day.
Yeah, they are. All time across all forms of Rocket League 33 competition here. So this will be for the all-time go-ahead in the series.
I'm not sorry, I wish I had that one.
But no, I will say too that I think this really is a legacy moment for both Zen.
Waiting for someone, right?
Zen as a player who inspired
Me too.
the pros of the day to come in, have a perfect start, win a world championship. He was at a level that was so clearly, on his own level that it inspired, I think, all the other pros to try to catch up to Zen. And then what we saw was Zen coming back down to earth. He came back down to earth, and even so much so that CJ put him 25 on his list. CJ doesn't know he's talking about. But what Zen was looking to get back to that level, and on the other side, you got NRG, who I think right now is the disputed greatest Rocket League team of all time. You look back in history, what these 3 players have been able to accomplish, I think disputed, number 1. But if they win this event, undisputed greatest team of all time.
And not only that, they're world champion. World champion going into the next event can usually fall a bit short. They get complacent. But NRG, They were complacent for one open, and that's it. And now they are back at the very top again. Another top four. I mean, there's 3 years of being top.
In the storm for them, this split has been the bounce back. They finished outside of the top 8. They had 2 points after the first open. Number one seed. This team has bounced back already, and I think they'll.
Oh, they put one of the hugest punctuation marks at the end of the
Why is it so hard for me nowadays?
last match.
That's right, I'm getting old.
Right now.
I'm getting old.
Semifinals today.
Still young, but I'm old. I kind of feel the age. I kind of feel the age. It's just more like the pain I've endured over the years.
Emerging from the shadow of the blue wall, that has done it here before.
There we go. It's gonna be near impossible to actually flip this. Almost. Oh, sorry.
And Team Vitality, the leaders of the group of death, the hardest group in our OCS history. They made it through that 3-0. They were in the upper bracket, and they were looking at their best we've seen with this roster. We got Stizzy, that might come back player of the year last year, looking fantastic this one.
Everybody thought that motion was exotic thing.
I'm fat. I'm stupid fat. I'm chunky. I'm just a fat, lazy, stinky, smelly something. I don't know.
And then he won the Boston Major, the spring major back then. Trying to do it again.
Yeah, that's really where he started to ascend. Boston, making you think, oh, maybe this guy is the real deal, and he proved it all year.
Not only did he handle ball, but he went to New York.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, as a arena, please rise for your world champions.
They pre-plan everything. They even pre-plan the tests that they suggest you give them. Hey, you don't think I'm a real one? Test me, test me. Here, I'll do this. Oh. I'm tired already.
Still people out there speculating and doubting this NRG team after they faltered in that first open. They bounced back, answered all the questions open field. Open 3, a few missteps here and there. They get into a lot of people say this group isn't that hard. The real
Whoa.
will come later.
This wasn't that hard.
This is Europe's event. Europe's been dominating. All teams made it through group 1. NRG silencing the haters with that win over K-Corp.
And what a difference 24 hours makes. Energy, I think everyone's like, they're going to easily lose here in their skateboard month. After the performance versus Spates, it wasn't like
You can't kickflip with this at all. Look, yellow.
That was the best I've seen them play in a very long time. And that's
These guys just love their circle jerk. It's insane.
Looks fantastic.
They're just circle jerking each other.
Vitality's here.
I guess that's the most alpha thing you can do. Grab someone else's dick, jerk it off,
This is your match.
and then give them money for it.
Leaders of regions, leaders of world championships, MVPs in their own right, and here flashing an important moment in your career.
I know they both came up around the same
Whoa.
time. Daniel a year older than
My headphones are all over the place. Let me put these away.
He immediately get a major championship and a world championship. Then he pulled down like James talked about. Decided to get going back up. Got a major world championship of his own. And not playing again. This is Copenhagen 2 years ago. Vitality played G2 at the time, same roster. And G2 ended up being up in second to make the grand finals against the mates who were waiting in the grand finals right now.
It's this present moment, this match that is going to determine the legacy. You look at players like them, players like Daniel. Those are the players that are not just playing against each other, but playing against every other future Rocket Leaguer who's going to come in and try to prove that they were the best of all time.
Wow.
NRG playing both French super teams on their way to the grand finals. What a story it is. And they've got gentlemen right there, folks. I know everything is going to win.
Hey, isn't that the white Honda Civic? No, that's not the same year that Greg was driving, living in Homestead.
I think it's obvious, but I believe it with my heart that the team that's going to win this series is NRG, baby. Give me the energy.
As it continues, I'm going to continue with the national pride right now. I'm going to pick the hometown hero. I'm going to pick Zen. Vitality, give him for me right now. From Boston on. That's going to take it in second.
It's not a bad pick, really. It's not a bad pick.
But it is a little bit of a pick.
I'm tired of bait switch. The bait switch.
Man, listen. If he thought it was a great no in both ends, you want to go back to back and forth. Let's not appreciate that tip, but it's not going to happen here. He's playing the greatest team of all time. You're going to play NRG. Give me NRG to W Vitality. You already know. The legacy continues.
I feel like I'm going to regret it because they've been so hot, but there's something about a lower bracket run. There's something about coming off of
Why?
your career in a long time, and NRG just beat the blue wall. Give me the world champion. They're going to play for the time. They're going to get it done. We'll see if they can get there. It's like the teammates, Vitality versus
I like doing this right here.
on the coin. It's going to come up Vitality for the coin. Boy, that's a really bad event though so far. So that might work out in NRG's favor.
I mean, we're all winners here, so we're about to watch another great match. We got 2 in a row. This one's going to be great. The crowd's going to be electric.
Shoot.
Let's get going.
Shoot.
Right down the middle again. NRG narrowly fan favorites against Army Corps, narrowly fan favorites against Vitality, folks.
Pass enough.
It's the penultimate match.
Too high. Too high.
Returning to the stage on which they wrote their first chapter versus the People's Champion, with the force of an arena supporting their cause. Each jersey with 2 stars.
Screw it there.
Time to write the next chapter. Vitality, NRG for a shot at the title.
No. I lost my footing. I did it pretty good coming from the left side.
Here we go, as we always do at Mansfield. Game 1, brought to you by Progressive Genuine Trading. Will it be an all-European final or a NA's last home stand call? Here we go. NRG have already played Rocket League today. We've had some time, but how will they come out of this one?
This helps a lot with board control practice, you know?
Tell. That early start of this match has been so big.
Sure.
Not still, more Rocket League.
Sure. Sure.
Really, is going to take control of this series. NRG, cleaned up the mistakes in their loss to Vitality earlier in this tournament. Atomic dropping it straight down. Almost got the finish, but just off.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta carve that pretty hard. A lot harder than I kind of expected. I went smooth the last time, but I don't remember carving that hard. What was that? Oh yeah. That's how they call me Daddy.
There's Daniel, he's going to back out of the play. And let's distance downfield. There's Zen. Opening salvo and it's sent away. Good stop there from Atomic. Daniel wants to send it downfield to him. Here's beast mode. up the back wall, puts the clearing. He got the wrong touch. Home goal there for Beast Mode of Vitality. Will pick up the first goal. Just a pressure was in there for the year. Zen has been carving saves in this tournament. He called on to put in a lot of work defensively. With a little bit of luck from the Rocket.
They can't help it. They can't help it.
Beast Mode, get the touch there. This will be one away, and Atomic.
What the hell?
Daniel, he got it. Exotic positive. Exotic will pick up the back route.
I'm having a hard time, dude.
Busy. Exotic was there as well.
Sure.
They're in the right place at the right time. The Vitality will have to lose get behind the Vince's cast and NRG. But some of the different people have to fix up. It's come in here. So Exotic will actually get this behind. We're going to have to make the line. Team in Vitality that is only conceding on average goal per game. Everybody is at the fight.
That probably cracked the screen, right? You wish.
Watch out from screen in front. Stingy will definitely lead. And that may be enough with as stingy as Vitality have been defensively. They get the demo on the back wall, and Daniel never had a chance. Look at all the strength of Exotic. He's able to force the errors here out of NRG. They have not been able to handle the pressure to start this series off. It's just been a lot of control from Vitality. Play against. Stizzy going to work again. This time. Set up this time by Beast Mode. Daniel now trying to take this as far as he can. Going to get some help from Atomic. Beast Mode's up, and that's still
could be the beer,
who else?
but I feel fine.
I'm not going to be able to get the follow. That's a reason. And even simply to Exotic. Atomic.
Okay, maybe I'll sit for a moment.
A little awkward here as Beast Mode takes the place alone. Atomic lead blocking. That's the 15. Able to get there. Beast Mode can't get contact with the bumps either. You gotta go.
Oh, okay. I'm cutting for here.
Rory here. He is a monster. Like specific champions. He is very good on all of them. You know, the Renekton, the Narn, and also going to that bucket. Rumble his band here, so that takes
It's a little nap.
The Oriana and the Bear.
A little nappy poo.
Critically, Nico was banned here, so Rory's banned away, but Azir is not. Oftentimes these get banned away in pairs, so I'm curious if that's going to be Cloud9's first big priority.
I really like Nico ban.
This way, where am I at? 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 Yeah, that's fine.
These days, so it is a little bit of a double ban. But Talia was getting on prime combo. Talia, I think, is the best game these days. Just that we're seeing him actually be allowed to play.
Yeah, and if Talia is the nullifier for Azir, so the Azir talking about flowers, it is a high priority, and even though APA has, like this year and then at the end of last year, been better on Azir than in the past, they still seem like they want to play this style where he is going to be on a mid-lane champion that really plays for jungle. And they are going to play Talia. Yeah, I would assume
I can't do more than 2.
for Mag champion, for Blabber. This is important takeaway from Thanatos though. You know, feeling the weighting of Becker when he goes to control for combat. They don't want impact on their champion, and it's like, not instantly. So it's not really that flexible to this.
That's what I was going to say is Renekton is up. One thing this is done. That's a really hard matchup, so I was going to be assuming that it probably would go jungle.
You basically, if it's a full best of 5 fearless, you headshot 2 first champions in the first game. It's really good. Take his Investa out, take his Renekton out, those will be permanently banned for the rest of the series.
I think now, though, seems like the obvious option. I think it's a really strong champ. It's a good answer into the Renektons. That's kind of what I'm expecting to be locked in, and there it is.
Feel about it in the first game.
Yeah, we'll see, though. You have to be able to last long enough in the series for this to come into play, but I do like this strategy. We'll see how Humbug can perform in it, because Humbug, to me, has had really good early games. He seems like a player who wants to take risks. Like, when they pay off, it's amazing. When they don't, sometimes it gives them a go.
I feel like having a Narn, having a powerful silent champion with extroverted, you have this Talia Pantheon.
See where I'm at?
I personally like seeing Pantheon.
Nope.
Have the double super long range. some combos. Like these two can just wreak havoc. So going to be very difficult, I would think, for Darkwings here as far as the jungle pressure goes.
Made it. Almost.
Pantheon games, but the last little quick stun are going to be way more fearsome when that's coming at you. And just trying to you know, walk and dash and range here. So Blackbird has been an absolute terror early on. We'll see if it does continue. Priority though. A lot of you know, bands coming through here towards some of the enchanters, you know, like Dominion's main priority.
And that's why I'm thinking about, you know, we've seen more Cashier being on the world. That's something that is up and available. Of course, Sentinels will have last pick. So they are having the option to get a captive down the bot side. There's already some pretty good engage on the C9 side, so they maybe are less using that. I do think Sentinels need to go button, and Buki, just like as a player for the seed, it generally feels really important for him to be on engage. So I feel like they have less of an option to go towards the enchanters. Obviously, Common is raised because they've never been the enchanters.
Yeah, they really want to be able to get it really does make a lot of sense, because like Flowers is saying, if you're running to Liam Pantheon for later in the game, you make a lot of sideline plays, and you're assuming that Gnar is going to scale and be there. But Bard is a really good one at kind of stuffing some of those plays. It covers a lot of these like side lane bases and defensive lines.
Yeah, and it gives you a little bit more engagement. You can sit down and you can throw down the barbell on Talia or whoever that's connected and will not come in to follow up on that. Plus, it's a break that not broken. So I actually really like Sentinel's draft priorities in this first game. You talked about with Thanatos. I think they're doing the same thing with Vulcan. They're trying to target
that worked
for them. And
that doesn't work too well for me.
We're going to get you Nara plus Lulu down to the bottom side, though. And it's going to be answered by Corky. So some pretty good laning power for Sentinels in 2v2, but some really strong scaling for Zen and Vulcan.
That's a good idea.
You know, Zen has been
Kid. Just jump off there? Maybe. No, I'm not gonna pick up enough speed.
So I think the mid game in this first one is going to be very, very impactful.
Okay.
Going to be really interesting to keep track of these side lanes. You know, with one side having Rumble and Bard, and the other side having two of the Pantheon here. It's going to put a top lane out there to see who is going to actually get a lead for individual top lane.
That's so silly.
Can impact having a better year this year than last year. Hold up to stand in counter pick on.
Nice. These wheels are really good.
Ruins popping up on your screen right now. Summer Snowblow for AVA's Talia stands out to me.
Landed right on my knees. Shit. That hurt a little bit. Alright, it's done. It's over.
So strange because he came off the back of winning an MVP and going into this real slump. So he is back now. He's performing a lot better, and he's currently holding second place versus this first place in the LCS. He's held by still by quite a lot. But there's two other players here that are hot on the tail, shall we say, for that second place in this series. Between Vulcan, two veterans.
Here, it's what, 59 assists. If you have a best of 5 that goes the full distance, that's in.
Oh my gosh, my tail, dude. My tail is like inverted. It's bending so much.
Someone else's position. Right now, though, at the beginning of our game number 1, well, he is going to be a little bit of fun. He has been a he has to get a shot.
Wow.
Opposite directions.
Really, really, really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Shut. I almost lost that. I almost lost control.
Guarantee that he has access to this top side.
Ah.
And it's looking like we're not going to get any crazy early crowd battles, and we'll just have to wait until the usual level 6.
You know, I almost bought that egg board. There's a new board called egg board. I almost bought one of those, but I think it's probably too small. Ah. Whoa. I was doing this with my other board too. Hold on. Well, no, I can't do it right now. No, my tail is bending backwards. I don't have a tail anymore, guys. Ah! You see? Ah. Okay, that's a wrap. I don't have a tail anymore. It's not working. It's not working. Peace.